How do we do this? Let's see. We catch the index of this of cat there is like making me feel itchy, please. We do a comparison of the. That's fine. It doesn't feel like an easy question. It feels like an easy question. For submission. What the fuck is this? Hey guys, the date is June the 7th, 2024, and let's try to solve today's daily Leetcode challenge. Okay, replace words. In English, we have a concept called root, which can be followed by some word to form a longer word. Oh. Give a dictionary consisting of many roots, and a sentence consisting of words separated by spaces. Replace all the derivatives in the sentence with the root forming it. If a derivative can be replaced by more than one root, replace it with the root that has the shortest length. Okay. Mhm. So let's start a timer. All right. Okay. So this is my intuition. I guess I need to clarify. So from what I'm understanding, um, cattle would be a derivative. It would be a derivative of the word cat. But let's say that you have a cat in the middle. So, for example, like concatenate, right? It would not be a derivative of cat because for a word to be a derivative of a root, uh, it needs to start with the same letters as the root. Is what I'm getting. Is that's my assumption, and I hope I'm right, right? Because it's easier to like iterate at the beginning of the word and check if it's a derivative of a word, right? Then rather than you have to iterate through the whole word. Um, so my intuition is to it's going to be a nested loop, right? So for the outer loop, it's going to be we iterate from one to sorry, we okay we iterate through I to n in the words of sentence, right? We okay, we split the sentence into an array of words by splitting at the empty, not by splitting at the space. And for this array, we have another nested loop where we try to find out that um, sentence array at index I um, slice from 0 to, so for this inner loop, we're gonna iterate from I to M. Let's say M. M is the length of dictionary. And we're trying to evaluate sentence array at index I, this word, and slice. We want the dictionary dot, sorry, if we use J as the iterator, we want dictionary at index J length. So we want, let's say that the dictionary dot J, let's say that the current word at dictionary at J index is cat, and it has a length of 3. We want to slice from 0 to 3, and we want to see if the word in the sentence array first three letters is the same as cat, right? As cat, and we iterate through the dictionary to see if there's a match. It says if a derivative can be replaced by more than one root, replace it with the root that has the shortest length. That's fine. Um, this doesn't feel like a medium question. It feels like an easy question. So how do we satisfy that requirement? Let's continue our train of thought. If like word, let's use some shorthand, right? Is equal to dictionary at J, right? Then um, sentence array at index I, we need to reassign it with dictionary at J. But if we do like this, we are just replacing the word at index I immediately with dictionary at index J. But what if later on in the dictionary array there's a shorter root that also satisfies the requirement? Uh, so that would be, let's say, in the dictionary we have cattle, but later on we have a cat, right? So one way I can think of is we pre-process the dictionary array, so we see that okay, cattle can be formed. Cattle is actually a derivative of cat, so we just fucking delete this word altogether. That's one way of doing it. Otherwise, we're going to be doing a lot of unnecessary computation. But let's I'm of the mind of like not to worry about uh, the shortest root part. Let's try to implement this logic first. So after the nested loop, we just return sentence array and join by space. So this is what I think. Okay, so let's try to implement it. Split at the space and for let I equals 0, I less than sentence array dot length I plus plus. We have an inner loop that I can see. For let j equals to 0, j less than dictionary dot length j plus plus. And now we do the process. So if sentence array at index I dot lies from 0 to dictionary at j dot length is the same as dictionary at j, and we do the reassignment. Sentence array at I is going to be reassigned as dictionary at j. And after the nested loop, we just return sentence array join by space. Let me think this through. We can do a break statement to break out of the inner loop early, so we don't do unnecessary comparison further along the line. So, for example, the second word cattle, if it matches with cat, we don't even continue the loop to check bad and red, right? Let's try to run it. So it passes the first two cases, but I want to create a new test case. For example, if we do this, right? Yeah, see the cattle, it still meets the requirement, but if we have a another route that is shorter than this one, but it's kind of a root for this root, we're gonna fail the fucking test case because we match cattle and we break. We don't even check for cat. Yeah, so like I said, we need to, my intuition is to pre-process the dictionary array. Um, how are we gonna do that? We can do the same thing we did it here. Uh, because if we don't fix this, I'm sure there's gonna be some fucking test case that we're gonna fail because of this. Okay, so let's think about it. So what I'm thinking is to do the same thing. So use a nested loop, right? From okay, we use it another letter as the iterator. K to M. We already established that M is the length of the dictionary. We iterate through K to M. Um, so we have cat, bat, rat. Start with cat. Yeah. So in the inner loop, we iterate from K plus one to M, and we compare. We compare if. Fuck, how do we do this? Uh, what, Sylvia? What, baby Sylvia? Meow, meow, meow. Meow. I guess that's the fucking the meat of the question, right? What we could do instead of this, meow, meow. Instead of this, we can have some extra space. Wow. Wow, Sylvia, you're like eating up my time here. Oh, yeah, I think an easier way is to do it here. So we can potentially have some extra space over here to Sylvia chill. Record the index of the matching root in the dictionary array, and we can have a length set to infinity. And each time we found a match, we need to check if um, dictionary j.length if dictionary j.length is smaller than length, we record the index. Index equals to j. And do it outside of the loop, right? Outside of this if block. So it's going to be sentence array I. We reassign it to, this time it's going to be idx. And we don't need a break statement. So let's walk through the logic. Each time we found a match, right? So this word is a derivative of this word in the dictionary. Instead of doing the reassignment right away, uh, we cache it. We cache the index of this. Fuck, my cat hair is like making me feel itchy in the face. We we do a comparison of the the root's length with our length variable to see that if it's the shortest. And if it's shorter, we we reassign the idx variable to the index of this particular root. And at the end of this loop, I'm getting a little confused. Yeah, the fucking scope is weird. Yeah, it should be on this level. Before making the code, okay, so we iterate. Okay, let me fucking try to understand this. Make sure that it's not doing something that I don't intend it to do. So iterate through I to the end of the sentence array length, sentence array. Each time we initialize an index and a length variable, and in the inner loop we go from, we iterate through the dictionary array. When we found a matching root, update the idx variable. And after we've iterated through the dictionary with 2D reason. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, what's going on? Oh, okay. Yeah. So we need to do if there's no match, we don't do the reason. What's this shit? How come it didn't do the reassignment? I want to see the cattle. Yes. Sentence are. Yeah, it should be working. Battery one. How come? Okay, the cattle was wrapped by the bat. Yeah. How come it didn't do the reassignment for cattle? Yeah, because it's. I guess. I guess zero is also considered to be falsy. Is that it? Yeah. Oh my god. So IDX is not undefined. Yeah. Okay. So let's get rid of the console log and try to run it again before submission. Oh, what the fuck is this? It should just be A, right? I guess I'm outputting a lot of extra shit. How is this possible? Yeah, let me unnecessary IDX. Why IDX? Oh, right. Because I didn't reassign the length. Very dumb of me. So length needs to be reassigned to dictionary j dot length. That's fucking crazy. How did I miss this? Yeah. How did I not fail like prior test cases? Like it's already 125 out of 127. Let's run it again and submit. Okay. That's it, guys. Okay, there are way faster run times. Okay, as per usual, I'm gonna do some like studying off screen to look at the editorial. But thanks for tagging along, and I'll see you in tomorrow's daily challenge. Bye, guys.